We got to kick it off with This Week in Slow-Mo.
TWisMo.
The moment everyone's been talking about.
He had one job.
Champions.
The Ohio State Buckeyes, national champions, visiting the White House. Normally, the Prez likes to handle all this, right? Mm-hmm. He'll get the whole big schmear of fast food for everybody. And so, but he understood. J.D. Vance, vice president, went to that school. Give him his moment. Let him have his flowers. And much like what most of this administration has done in 80 days, they fumble it in a big, major way.
All right, so we got a lot to get into here in This Week in Slow-Mo, but let's at least look at the crime as it occurred from two different camera angles.
Yep, we're the champions. Oh, God. Now Ryan Day has to come in. Says, no, just hold that part.
Fortunately, Abraham Zapruder was standing off to the side as well, so we have it from another angle.
Perfect.
Almost knocked the table over.
Here's the thing. It would have been bad enough had it broken off the top part, right? Because I can understand you may not know it comes in two parts, okay? But then not being able to hold the bottom part, that's the thing that makes it even worse.
Yeah.
You fumble the one part that you actually had a hold of, that you can't even do. That just rolls away from you. The old fumble, like Keith Jackson would yell.
Yeah, and I like the way it sort of just goes over his shoulder, and thank God there's a receiver nearby.
Right, exactly. All right, so here we go. Fumble! Fumble-rama! Fumble! Oh, he's lucky it didn't go off the stage. That was this close. Yeah. To go rolling down the stage. Is there anything more? There's no coming back from that, right?
Right.
Now he tries to be cool and he's holding on this gold statue like, yeah, there's no coming back from that. Here we go.
Watch the foot. Boom.
Oh, right off the top of the ankle.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh. It like scrapes him on the shin and just lands right. Yeah, pretty.
I need to look into hideous. Who was that and if he played in the spring game this past weekend or not.
Right.
Oh, God. Oh. Oof. Pardon me, excuse me, pardon me. I'm sorry I dropped you dropped your trophy there. Fumble! J.D. Vance, vice president, loses the ball, 4th and 1.
Chasing it like he's trying to catch a kitten.
Exactly.
Go back here. Go back.
He almost looked like Charlie Chaplin trying to pick up his hat in the majority of his movies back in the day, like keeps kicking it forward, like, come back here, you.
So I took some time and decided I was going to isolate some moments because there's 30, 40 players standing up there, plus dignitaries from the university, and the president and the vice president is standing there. So let's just first kind of zoom in on Vice President Vance.
Okay. Concentration. Where do you think he lost? Where do you think he knew he lost it? There's a lot of concentration to start, but at what point can we pinpoint where he's like, "Oh, I am effed"?
Let's watch.
Like this thing is going down, and it's going down in a big way. Right there. Right there is, and he knows it's done.
Yeah. And there's a part of him that's going, this is going to smack me in the nose, isn't it? I mean, just the direction that it's going, it's going to smack me in the nose.
If you look at it, it looks like he limbos around it to try to pick up the other part of the trophy.
You know, it's interesting that the thing he tries to save is the base, not the important part.
Well, that's already been taken care of by an actual real person.
Right.
Like, if you notice immediately, that one player standing next to him already has it under control.
Yeah.
He's got this.
But he He gives up pretty quickly.
Right here.
There, he just that.
Right.
See what happened?
He doesn't give he doesn't give a crap about the goal part.
Yeah,
you're right.
He very quickly lets go of the actual trophy itself. This thing.
The base. It's all. I'm like Megan Trainor. I'm all about that base. About that base.
All right, let's keep an eye on some of the Ohio State players who've traveled a long way for this monumental event. These two guys, right over the president's right shoulder, know exactly what has happened immediately.
Okay. Whoops, that guy knew right away. And he's like, anybody else see that? Was I the only one?
Now we have another player. This guy is immediately behind the vice president.
This guy go, oh, damn.
Yeah. And this one, off to the side, I really feel for him because he looks like, he's like, man, I have been dreaming of this day since I was in middle school. And this is what it has come to. Just watch his, watch how he ingests all of this.
So embarrassed. He is embarrassed to call himself an American right there in that moment.
What has happened? That's the trophy. It's all I.
Yes. I put my blood, sweat, and tears into this, and this is the thanks I get.
Yeah, I didn't even get to kiss it
before this Nimrod broke it. Dick. That's hilarious. Just utter disappointment right there. I love the variety of reactions. They've been all over the map.
Yeah, they really have. I like this guy because he's immediately shocked and then immediately laughs.
Okay, perfect. Oh. That's funny. That's funny. Look at the vice president trying to pick up our trophy. I got a snicker. That's awesome.
Y'all see that?
Yeah, exactly. Oh, I got to see this reaction.
And now the president of the United States, who is in his classic stance of, is there a camera?
Yeah, right, exactly.
Right.
Look at me.
Because go ahead.
Before we go any further, can I say what's more, I don't want to say impressive, but does Ryan Day use too much hair dye, the coach on the right, or does Trump use too much bronzer? Who uses too much?
The camera's having a hard time.
Exactly.
The camera's having a hard time to compensate.
TWisMo, you make the call. Is it too much hair dye on Ryan Day or too much bronzer on the president? You make the call at 7:07 for Monkey.
So this is in slow motion, but the president's reaction is also in slow motion. The players know what have happened, but he's still grinning at the camera.
Of course.
Yeah, even he's making the face
Then
of
he makes duck lips.
Oh, JD, why did I pick you?
Lip. Right, you went full duck lips there.
We don't know what was said there, but he almost has a look on his face like, is that supposed to come apart? Is that a thing?
Right.
Is it modular like that?
Looking at this slow-mo reaction, this is like the cool kids table when the nerd tried to play sports.
Right.
That's what you just saw right there. All the jocks are laughing at the nerd who attempted to do something athletic and biffed it.
Mm-hmm.
That's the vibe I get.
There is one of the most amazing things that I don't think anybody has picked up on. Right over the president's left shoulder, I've highlighted the kid here. Tell me if he's not immediately doing a Trump impersonation. Keep an eye on the player to the president's left.
He totally is.
That's what he's doing, right? He's doing the president thing.
He's doing the Trump.
He goes,
Gonna be huge, viral moment. JD Vance, gonna be huge. Gonna get so many clicks. Good on that kid.
Good. I mean, within microseconds, he just decides he's gonna class clown it up, and and do there's no way he's not doing a Trump impersonation there.
Correct.
Right?
You're absolutely correct. That's exactly what he's doing. There's no doubt about it.
And he just goes right into the...
So huge. That's amazing. That kid, give that kid the Heisman Trophy next year.
Right over his shoulder. I love that.
That takes guts and moxie. And I love both of those things. Way to be, kid. You know, that's probably like the walk-on, too.
Yeah.
That's a kid who, didn't do much during the season, but he's like, you know what? I got an opportunity. I'm going to ham this up. Well done, sir. Well done. Gonna be huge.
What I love is, Trump can hear him. That's what I...
You would think he's right over the shoulder.
Right in his ear.
It's like straight out of a movie when someone's like making fun of someone and they turn around slowly and they're like, he's right behind me, isn't he?
Right. Like Chevy Chase mocking Jane Curtin and
Yes, right, exactly. Right behind him. They're right behind me, aren't they? Son of a bitch.
I don't know who that kid is, but I love him. That is the best.
That was amazing. So huge. Gonna be right. He's got the mannerism down too. All the way with the red tie and everything. I love it.
Oh my God.
That was a good TWisMo. That was a good This Week in Slow-Mo.
I spent a lot of time trying to keep an eye on every player that was in the stands, that was in the background there. And when I saw that kid, it was like, that is the moment. I mean, as funny as it is that JD drops the damn trophy, that really is the
chef's kiss. Yep, Ryan Day. Nope, you put that. No, we don't. No, you just hold that part. Then he holds it weird.
I know.
Like, hold it up like Simba, bro.
Yeah, and he looks at it like it was the trophy's fault. That's a faulty trophy. Wasn't me.
It is. No one told me it was going to come apart. That's totally somebody else's fault. What a doof.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Oh, that was quite the TWisMo we had there.
God bless America.